Hi there, it's Rose. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to share some Christmas tags that I've made. So every month I will be sharing Christmas tags on the 25th day of the month. And I have been doing this since 2019 or 2020. And I love making Christmas tags. And I found that I don't always get around to using all my Christmas supplies during the Christmas season when I'm crafting. So I decided that I would be making Christmas tags all year long and then sharing them on the 25th. So if you go to my playlists, you'll see all the past years that I've been doing this. And it's a great way to use my stash and also have some projects ready to share when the Christmas season rolls around. So every month is different. I use different supplies, different stamps, different dies. So let me show you the supplies that I used for this month, and then I'll share the tags that I created. So for my stamps, I used this collection from Pink and Main, and it's called Snow Pals. Now, this stamp collection was on my wish list for a while, and I finally got around to getting one of their Crafty Courtyard kits that featured this stamp set. I think these little snow people are just adorable. So I used this couple, this one, and then this little guy. I think they're all so sweet. Adorable sentiments like just a note to cheer you, thanks snow much, warm winter wishes. I even cut out and colored up this little Christmas tree. So I didn't use the sentiments for this set, but I will be using them in the future on some cards. But for my tags, I just focused on the little snow guys. So this is the stamp set, and of course I have the coordinating dies as well. So for the sentiments, I used this set from Hero Arts, and this is Clear Christmas Sentiments. And I used the Sending You Christmas Cheer, Have a Cozy Christmas, and Season's Greetings. So I used these three. But this is a great collection of Christmas sentiment stamps. And I'm always looking for good sentiment stamps. If you've been watching me for a while, you know that sentiments is one thing that I always talk about, that paper and craft companies need to come out with more of a good variety, because they're so important on not just tags, but on cards, even on ATCs or memory decks. I love to put a really cute sentiment. So I was very happy to find this collection from Hero Arts, and I'll be using this quite a lot for this Christmas season. Now, I used this embossing folder from Simon Says Stamp. You really can't get a good look at an embossing folder until you see it embossed on cardstock, but here's maybe a better look. It's actually snowflakes. I thought it was very good for this theme, and this is the faceted snowflakes embossing folder, and it's really a great folder. I'll be using this a lot as well. This is something that I picked up this year, or actually last Christmas season, and I didn't get a chance to use it, so I broke it out for these tags. And if you've been watching my tag series for a while, you know that this tag set of dies from Sizzix and Tim Holtz, the nested tag dies, are ones that I often go to when I'm creating Christmas tags. Now, sometimes it varies. I don't always use this set. I'll use other tag dies, or sometimes I'll even freehand tag. But in this case, I used the largest one because I wanted to make a little scene. I had that in mind for the little snow people. So I used this largest one from the Tim Holtz. Now this, Sizzix dies are always excellent quality. It cuts like a dream. It even almost embosses a little bit around the edge of the tag that I really like. So this is what I selected for this month. Now I wanted to layer another tag die on top of the Sizzix. I wanted a white background, but I also wanted to bring in a really pretty blue paper from Pink and Main. So I took out this Pink and Main tags and toppers, And I used this scallop and also the scallop topper here to layer up on that larger Tim die. So I used this set as well. Now I also used some snowflake dies, and this is a variety of snowflakes that I have purchased over the years from Simon Says Stamps. They're excellent quality dies as well. And, they've been in my stash. If I have to do snowflakes, I've even added these dies to rosettes, which come out really pretty as well. But a few of these are what I added to my tags for this month. Now I colored up my stamps with Copics. I added some stickles for some glimmer. And then I also brought out something I don't use very often, and that is sparkling glitter. But look at this glitter. It really is like falling snow. So I took out my art glitter glue. I dabbed it around the scene, and then I used this sparkling glitter. I have to say one thing about this glitter. It's been in my stash for a while and I've never used it. It's got a little shaker here, and then it has a larger opening. I wound up using the larger opening. The shaker didn't work as well as I'd like, but I could not get the lid off of this to put the glitter back into this tin. So I did not save the glitter fall off. And I'm kind of sorry about that. I'm going to have to get another container to pour that in, but I didn't have one handy when I was making the tags. So I did waste a little bit of glitter, but I have a ton of glitter here. And so I wasn't too worried about it. This is actually beautiful glitter. It is not very fine. It's a little chunky. It really does look like snow when it's sprinkled on. So I added some of this along with some stickles. So now let's take a look at the tags that I created. Now here's my first tag, and these tags measure about 6 1/4 by 3. So they're really a nice size tag, and they're perfect, as I say all the time, for tucking into gift bags, for sending along in Happy Mail or swaps. I love the size, and I used a 110-pound white base here for the tag itself. And then that really pretty blue paper is from Pink and Main, and along with some of this holographic paper that I cut the snowflakes out of. So, as I said, he was colored up with Copics along with the little musical notes because he's a little caroling snow person. The sentiment I used here is Season's Greetings. I added a bow from my stash, and I really was happy with the way the two tags worked together, because this background was the tag from Pink and Main, that really pretty scallop tag shape, along with the topper that I put here. So the bow is kind of covering part of that, but a few of those snowflakes. You can see some of the stickles, and you can see hopefully some of the glitter that I added as well. Now all the backs are the same. I stamped Merry Christmas. This is also from a Anna Griffin stamp set, one of my favorite sentiments there, but also plenty of room on the back to write a little note or a to and from. So hopefully you can see all the detail in this one. And that's my first tag. And here's my next one with this adorable little snow couple. And the sentiment here is have a cozy Christmas. And the little heart was part of that stamp set. And I think in that shot you can see some of the glitter on that. A little pink ribbon from my stash for the bow. Here's a quick look at the back as well. These are such adorable stamps. I love the images. They're just so sweet, so easy to create with. I'm going to be making a lot of cards with these as well. I just love this set. And this one is probably my favorite because it kind of looks like me when I check my P.O. box and I have some Christmas mail. It says sending you Christmas cheer in the little sentiment, which I thought was perfect. I also colored up the tree with Copics, but I added stickles to the tree as well in gold, and then all of that glitter. So for those of you that are a little squeamish about using glitter, I would say take your time with it. Art glitter glue is definitely the way to go. And just doing a little shower of glitter. It's good to use a coffee filter or an extra piece of cardstock to catch that glitter, and then you're able to funnel it back into a container. So make sure you can take the lid off the glitter container would be my one note before you start using the glitters. So, or have an extra container to store that glitter back in so you don't waste it. But yeah, there's nothing like glitter on Christmas projects, in my opinion. I forgot to mention also that I used the embossing folder on the smaller Pink and Main tags, and the embossing folder on these was very subtle, but in certain lights you can see the images of the embossing of the snowflake. So that was where the embossing folder came into play. So these are the 3 Christmas tags that I created for this month. Now I'll be making and sharing Christmas tags on the 25th day of every month, so be sure to check back with me. If you're interested, check out my playlist and you can see all the past years that I've created Christmas tags and shared them on the 25th. I'm wishing you a wonderful week. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.